Man, I always forget to do that. And we're live. I always forget to turn on the light for the thumbnail, so I always get a weird dark thumbnail. But besides the weird dark thumbnail, and we're live. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be a short one. It's gonna be a short one, like you know what I mean. Like, I'm gonna have a beer. I'm gonna have a fucking joint with y'all's, and that's about it, man. It's been a long warm day, man. Like St. John, New Brunswick, you get warm ones like this. You don't even get warm ones like this. Like today's been a warm day, but look at this. Look at this. You guys seeing this? You guys seeing this pure fucking tiger mane? Is it a tiger mane? Tiger mane? Anyways, fucking dope as fuck. Tiger mane. Wagwan, West Side, Best Side. Man, of course. Like I'm the fucking king of the West Side. If there's a problem, there's an issue going on the West Side. Guess I might have heard about it. I might have heard about it. And if I didn't hear about it, guess what? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. But when it pertains to me, all I have to do is like, let me call to us, and they're like, then they come back to me, but they're like, and I'm like, okay, yes, that is who I thought that I thought that did, and then it's like smash, high kick. Like if the camera was a little lower, you probably would have saw my sneakers. I'm trying to high kick. Let me do this one. High kick. That was my leg. That was just my sneaker, but I think you guys got the high kick action out of it. But yeah. We're just having a beer. We're having a joint. Nothing too special. Not a big long stream. Tater's not here. We're not gonna talk about serious stuff. We're probably not gonna even talk about anything. Like if anything, just like fucking, I don't know. Just watch me while I drink and smoke. No man, today was a day though. Holy shit. Yeah, today was a day. Yeah, Legendary Gaming. Last stream was crazy, dude. Last stream was pure insanity. Like Ellie Beast definitely threw me a curveball. That was pretty much short of amazing, really. Like you know what I mean? Like you okay. Yes, after the stream's done, normally I fucking shut her down the next day and this that. But that stream got like fucking 2,000 views, and is Deadpool 420 at 2,000 views, guy? No, he's got low subs. He's got like a little niche, little following. He doesn't hit 2,000 views, but man, what a great day! And I do agree, man. That was fucking awesome. See, I just prolonged it. This is supposed to be a joint and a beer. Cigarette. I'm gonna have to smoke this, then light the joint, and drink my beer. There you go. We're a cigarette longer. Even though it's late, because technically I have a Donair in the fridge, and I've eaten half of this Donair. Is bought from a gas station, but a very reputable gas station. Like this gas station, sandwiches slash wraps, or like Westside renowned. And so, anyways, I got one of these wraps, a Donair wrap, and I done ate the first half. But in my heart of hearts, while I was eating it, I think it was meant to be like warmed up because the cheese was like raw and not melted, and this would have been a proper Donair. This cheese would have been melted once already, right? And that's just Donaire facts. Like, you know what I mean? If you don't know Donaire facts, if you're buying like a pre-made Donaire, if it was done right, that cheese should have been melty. The first half of mine wasn't melty, so you know what I mean. The second half is going to be way better than the first half. I might even fucking surgeon it open with a kitchen knife. Foof. And we're talking about a wrap here, right? So I can like tortilla shell, incision cut, boop, and then that tortilla shell would go like for shoops, and then I would like pick and choose whatever I want to throw in the frying pan, make it way better. I might have extra sauce in here too, right? You know what I mean? Like, let's make this Donaire something special. Like, you know what I mean? Let's get into something to talk about. How about Donaire? You know what I mean? Whose guitar were you playing? I was playing the house guitar. And that was Jay taking the pictures. And the whole time, I wish he was took in video, because I don't pick up an instrument very often, but when I do, it's usually magic. It was magic. He took like a 10-picture scene because he heard and saw the magic, and I was like, oh man, I could never even reproduce it. But man, I was screaming pure magic on that guitar. It was silly. Like, you know what I mean? For a guy that doesn't even know how to play guitar, but just like knows music. Man, I made that guitar scream today, and it sounded fucking beautiful. And that's why, anyways, that's why there's so many pictures taken. The chat was going too fast for you. Oh yeah, man, that was that. I could barely hold on. Like, I don't know what the peak was at one point, but I want to say like, I don't know, 70. There might have been 70 people out here in one time. Like, man, this was like that was overwhelming. And as predicted, some tapered off. Like we reached, oh man, 297. We're almost close to 300. 298, 298. We almost got to 200. And then blooms, 296. And then Ritu made this fucking bomb fucking dig video. And lo and behold, whoever did it can go fuck themselves. Unsubscribe. Like, you know what I mean? I was at 296, dropped that Ritu video, boom, 295. Go fuck yourselves. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why would you even bother to subscribe in the beginning? Like, just what? Because LEB sends you over? Do your own fucking research. Look me up instead of giving me the fucking subscribe and unsubscribe. Like, bullshit. You know what I mean? Ritu worked hard on that. Right, Ritu? Yeah, the chat was way too fast. Wagwan, give a Donaire zap in the microwave. And I think that's what I do. Unless Sam, I do it like real professional. Like, I could surgically remove this Donaire's guts out and make it super best. Because there's lettuce and tomatoes in there, right? You put that in the microwave, your lettuce and tomatoes are getting warm. That's not how it works. Your meat should just be warm. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna fucking maybe slit this fucking pita open. Boom, expose the meat. Take out the meat. Frying pan the meat. And at the end of the day, it's like half a Donaire about this big. Is it worth the time? No. Will I probably just eat it cold and just hate myself in the morning? Yeah. That's probably what's gonna happen. We lost some. Hey, Ritu, dude, man, that happens. Like, you know what I mean? Like, especially me on a small scale, man. It's almost like every time I put out a new video, it's like drop, because sometimes they're expecting. I got them on a different style of video, and I lost them on this style of video, and You know what I mean? Quite frankly, oh, you don't like the unexpected? Well, then you can just mosey on, and me and my pals are having a great night of a fucking live stream together. And we don't need you. We don't need you. Like, go fuck yourselves. Yeah. Right, guys? Right? Right, guys? Right, guys? Yeah, see, all the boys here. All the boys are here. Rip Dead Poop was at 2 nights. Yeah, and whatever. Things will go down. Whatever. Things will go down. But man, it was cool. It was cool. You know what I thought was funny is I almost like half kind of played it, and I think he like underplayed it. Okay, let me explain. Let me explain with more words than less words. Um, so after that happened, I was like, "What the fuck did Ellie Beast do?" So I went to because people were saying YouTube, blah blah blah. So I went to his YouTube site and I looked up YouTube community, and he posted like, "Let's raid Dead Poop, help me raid Dead Poop 420 site," and I was like, "Cool, cool, 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 cool." So, anyways, I ended the stream, and instead of like ending the stream like I normally would and like fucking make it disappear, I let it linger for like I don't know, for like a day. And man, that kept sending traffic through, man. Like, okay, well, I ended it at 1,000 views, and fucking by the time LA Beast took off that help, that help, because he took it off. Like, you know what I mean? You look it up, like the tomorrow's day afternoon, that's gone. That's gone. But yeah, fuck, 2,000 views, close to 2,000 views. I think we gained another full supporter because we saw the dude coming on the new video, and yeah, well, Johnny, I think his name was Johnny as well. Not Azul, but as well. I think his name was Johnny. But yeah, yeah, he was commenting throughout the stream, and then he commented on the new video, and I think we got one. At the end of the day, fuck, we were at like what, 240 odd, and we're up to 290 odd. Man, we are gonna lose a bunch, but they're missing out. They're gonna miss out or whatever. But man, I think we got some. We definitely got some. We got some lifers. We got some lifers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, next thing you know, it's gonna be Rick Two, Papa Kale, Johnny Zool, Legendary Gaming, and a couple of these new ones hanging out. You know what I mean? Yeah, Rick Two, I did it. Rush. Yeah, fuck that guy. Yeah, exactly. I was hoping the new vid would push you over 300. Still only 5 away. And man, 5 away is easy. Like, to technically, if I wanted to be like that fucking winner troll, I could just easily post it. Couldn't I post a post on Instagram or on Twitter or on TikTok and be like, "Bro, I'm 5 away. Whoever gets me to 300 is the best." Blah, blah, blah. And I would, but no, I want natural. I want natural fucking natural followers that are here for long haul. That, you know what I mean? They yeah. This video ain't for them, but they know something different's coming up. You know what I mean? Like, I think they're waiting for Scotty to gut a raccoon. Oh man, today I was on the bikes and I went to fucking Quispamstis, and oh man, Duke gave me a car today. Like, one of my old buddies gave me a car. Anyways, what a fucking large day, and what a rant! What a nonsensical rant! What a quick nonsensical rant! But what did I read that made me lead to this? Oh yes, 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 yes. Scotty with the raccoons. I'm almost in like true belief that, okay, these raccoons that I could not chase away with a chained baseball bats smashing all over the place. I couldn't chase these away, right? So the thought of a paintball gun crossed my mind, and I visited an old work buddy, and he's like a paintball gun expert, and I was like, dude, how much would it cost me to get me in the paintball game? I was like, oh, you want to play paintball? I was like, no, I just want to like get raccoons off my deck. And then yeah, we talked, we talked, and we talked, and we talked, and yeah, he gave me some pretty good advice. You know what I mean? Did Daily Beast remove the shadow? Yeah, he removed the shadow because that shadow was a straight up link to my stream. And why would he permanently link a thing to my thing? Like I get it, but also at the same time, man, his heat, because he's been age restricted before on his videos, and I don't know if you guys notice, because okay, we're all friends, we're all adults here, we're all adults, but man, that video even during the stream got age restricted. It's almost like age restricted to points where like, man, like this could have been boobies and pussy, like you know what I mean? Like it was like you had to sign in and be proof of 18 to even go into that stream. And then even afterwards, it was just still the same thing. But I think it's because it put a spotlight. Like normally, dead poop would be under the radar. Like dead poop would be like smoking joints, having beers, saying the word like dynamite and bomb and 9/11 and all these like trigger words, and no one would bother dead poop. But I think the heat. Then the next thing you know, man, that stream was like rated 18, like rated 18. Not even just clicked not for kids. It's more than just not for kids. You had to be an adult just to fucking, you know what I mean? And that's the kind of heat. That's the kind of heat he brought. That's the kind of heat he brought. But speaking of heat he brought, man, if you guys didn't see his like new video, he eats, was it 14 million thousand Scoville peanuts? You guys are sleeping. You guys don't even understand. Did you get your eyebrows shaved? Looks good, bro. No. Why? My eyebrows looks better than normal tonight? No, I didn't get a shave, but you know what I mean. I did get a haircut. Like you know what I mean. Did get a haircut. Look at that. Look at that party in the back. Look at the business at the top and the party. Look at that party in the back. Let me fluff it out. Let me fluff it out for you guys. This is all kinds of party in the back. Look. Are you seeing all this party? Are you seeing all this party in the back? And then right here, okay. Let me hide this party. Right, let me hide this party. Yes. I am interviewing for the office job. Glad to meet you. My name's Deadpool420. And he's like, all right, cool. Let me introduce you. Let me just get the interviewer. And then the interview comes in and like, bam, ba-bam, you know what I mean? Party in the back. You know what I mean? That story didn't fucking probably mean anything, but whatever. Your highest viewed video is unlisted. This man does not care about boasting. Yeah. I mean, like, if I'm going to hit this, I'm going to hit it right. And so far, I think the only way I'm going to hit it and hit it right is when I die. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when I die, this channel's going to boom. The channel's going to boom. I'm going to have to give my kids the passwords. Like, You know what I mean? Oh, here just handle the PayPal. But in the meantime, though, we're pals and having fun. We're pals and having fun. And once in a blue, I do throw a goal out there. And honestly, like, yes, I don't ask for a dime, but once in a blue, I put a goal out there, and we reach it. Like, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? So I'm cool with that. Like, you know, if I ever get a guest that wants to get kicked in the balls and needs so much to get the balls to the kick, and I know you guys are down. I'm cool with what we got going on, guys. I miss Tater, ranked 138th in the world lock picking. What? I go one night without Tater and you're missing him already? Legend. Legend. Remember the old days? Remember the old days when I used to just fucking do this shit solo without Tater? Remember that? Where were you then? Were you then just a half fan? Yeah. Oh man, I love that poop. Hey, he's great. Back in December 2019, but he ain't nothing without Tate. Fucking July 2020. Like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck, give me a break. You know what I mean? Who started it? Who started this? What does Green Hood think of his appearance in the new video? He almost stole the show when he grabbed your ass. That's not the first time. That's not the first time. I don't know. I didn't hear from him. I don't know what his thoughts are on it. Were there any heavy duty beauties at the panic room? Nope. No, there wasn't no heavy duty beauties, but there's a lot of questionable stuff that we can't even talk about. You know what I mean? So, nope. No, you guys almost got me. You guys almost got me. You know, I'm here for a joint and a beer. Already had a cigarette, smoked it. Yes, I'm prolonging the joint, blah, blah, blah. But guess what? I'm not gonna like this. I'm gonna like the joint. Now it's time for the joint. Let's put an end to this title. Do I even have it? Do I even have a joint? Of course I do. If I don't, I'd make one. The same old woman, Barber. You are afraid to leave. No, it was weird. She wasn't even there when I got my hair cut, and this other fucking barberess cut my hair. And it's such a small fucking shop, right? So right away she knew who I was. Like, oh, you're the guy. Kathy cuts his hair all the time. Cuts your hair all the time and all this and that. Plus, I had the mask on. Like, fuck, what kind of fucking 2020 fucking bullshit is this? Anyway, she's cut my hair, and she's younger than Kathy, and quite frankly, the side steps, bing, bing, boom, boom. It's like like almost way better than Kathy's. Like, you know what I mean? They're kind of level. Like, you know what I mean? They're not all scarce. A first time customer didn't hate this one. Green Hood unhooded. Yeah, Green Hood was unhooded. Cool. Ba-bam party in the back. Fuck yeah. I love a good party in the back. I've met some people with like no party in the front whatsoever, and the party in the back was so fucking nice that I fucking lingered for a while. Know what I'm saying? Hopefully not. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, I did fall off the wagon a little bit tonight, though, guys. That haircut video in the Discord was priceless. Oh, the danger! Did I post that on Discord? The danger zone with the wind in the hair. Without Tater, it's just dead and the word dead and the end at the end. Well, guess guess what? Legendary Gaming. This is what you signed for. This is what you signed up for like months ago. So yes, we've had a good streak with Tater, and yes, we will see Tater again. But you gotta you gotta take the good with the bad. Like if it's just me and things are happening, you gotta take the good with the bad, dude. Like you know what I mean? You can't always be Tater. Tater's got a life. Tater's got a life. Yeah, and I don't even like that comment. I'll smoke a bowl with you, dead poop. No edibles today. Well, hopefully your lungs are feeling better. Man, oh, man, those like that. So, like after like a good long, like today, I've been drinking all day, smoking all day, heavily. Tomorrow, I'll have a big gap before I even want to fucking touch a fucking smoke or a joint. Like you know what I mean? That's my thing. For dead poop dating advice number 2. Interview some heavy duty beauties at the. I can't do that. You do know I'm married like 18 years, but Riku man, like you've shown your deck of cards. To me you've shown your deck of cards, right? It's like all right, Riku was like, ah man, I like dead poop so much. Let me do an edit. Boom, he did the sounds of dead poop. Really raunchy, really sexual, super sexual, right? And then he does the other one, really raunchy, super sexual. And then I'm like, oh, dude, man, after LA Beast, we got all these new fans. Like, let's wow them, Rick too. And I know you're gonna take the time. And he's like, man, I was thinking the same thing. You know what I mean? So I'm like, Rick too, man, you gotta do one of your edits. And I was expecting like greatness. And he did deliver greatness, but his greatness was still sexual again. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think Ritu likes the sex talk. Like, you know what I mean? Like, all right, I like okay. Next time I do for like a sex video, almost like let me go hold a Ritu. But unless do I always talk about this kind of stuff on my streams? I don't think so. I think you could piece together enough stuff that it doesn't have to be all fucking sexy. Ritu. Like you know what I mean? Even though, man, you minted gold. Like you know what I mean? Like if you were a video game, or if I was a video game, and then chung chung chung, you're like mine. Was it Minecraft where you're mining for gold, or was it Warcraft? You're mining for man. You dug up some gold, but your gold that you dug up was like sexy. Like like sexy. It's almost like oh man, I hope my kids don't stumble upon it. Yeah. Holy fuck or two. I hope my kids don't stumble upon your fucking edit. Alright. The ladies at the senior salon fight over dead poop. Oh, they did they want to they did. I walked in there. It was like dead. It was like creak, and then everyone fucking turned over from their chair, and it was like almost like cat calling. It's like come on over, and this one's coming over, and then I wanted to go to the. Anyways, the backup light. I don't have. Yeah. Technically, I do have a backup lighter, but I spent real money on a lighter, and this shouldn't fail me for weeks. This is real money right here. McFluffy Nips. Thank you for being live. Well, don't take me too long because technically my I don't know if I titled it right, but it's like it was gonna be like a beer and a joint, and you see what done happened. What done happened so far was like a smoke, a beer, and the joint. Right? So does that mean we're winding down? I don't know. I don't. I could be convinced into another joint or another beer. I don't. I don't. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I may or may not have indulged myself in recreational drugs that I don't normally indulge in this evening. Like, you know what I mean? Here I am, like, not Jesus, the fucking gardener, but almost his, like, Messiah father. I'm like, I will only fucking take whatever I shall grow beyond my own powers with the Son and the mighty goodness of God. Boom, boom, boom. But tonight, I took it a little something different too. I don't think I don't think God made it. You know what I mean? It's not me. It's your word. What about spooning? So yeah, should I? Yeah, maybe I should go up for that one. Someone's talking about spooning. Let me get to the real. Uh, so we done work for the fire damage. Have they? No, they haven't done any work for the fire damage. They haven't been here since. Alex Ricto didn't say anything about spooning. I don't know. Ricto's not a spooning type. It's not B, it's your words. Can you move and can busy buddy? Can you move the cam in a bit so I can say, oh, okay, yeah, I can do that. I can let's see if I can put my little cholo in there. My little my little my little Juan over here. My little Juan over here in his fucking chair. I thought Rick Two's vids was perfect. He packaged pure gold. And yes, he did package pure gold. Rick Two did package pure gold, 100%. But you know what gold he did choose to pick out of like a 6-hour stream, probably? Is like the sex ranch. And I don't know if all my streams are sex raunchy, but yeah, he's been editing those parts. He's been editing those parts, and that's all. But it is pure gold. Like, man, fuck. Good sex ranch talk is not too bad. Thank you, Pup Kale. I will make a slightly more PG video someday, but these streams are not for kids. I never clicked that they are for kids. Legendary. These streams are made for kids. These streams are not PG. It should never be PG. Nor is about the 2 Jello shots, chug the beer, and about to take a shot of whiskey. Oh, McFluffy Nips going hard. Ate 2 Jello shots, chumps, chugged a beer, boom, and about to take a shot of whiskey. Fucking McFluffy Nips going to the fucking second round. Is it the second round? I don't know. Fucking round on its own. Now gonna drink another beer. All right, cool. Maybe McFluffy Nips is hitting hard, and man, I should too. I should too. I should too. Should I shotgun one? Shotgun a beer. Let's get all crazy. After I finish this one, let's get all crazy. I shotgun a beer and just like puke foam. Probably puke foam all over the place. That sounds fun. We have some lurkers. Speak up, join the chat. You don't have to do that. When is Cujo's video dropping? Not for a while. Not for a while because there's gonna be this big fucking, I don't know, like let's call it the 300, like a two-party fight scene where this party has a big group, this party has a big group. Jacob's one of them, Cujo's one of them, and they come together. And for the scene to be right, it's gonna be like 20 people or more. So you gotta schedule that. So there's a post. It's gonna be like August 15th. This big fight battle scene video. So essentially the music video is not gonna come out before then. So I picture the video coming out maybe, I don't know, end of August, 1st of August, something like that. But that just means that, man, they're taking time to film whatever is in Cujo's mind. Because, man, when he showed up, he had everything envisioned already. He's like, I'm going to need you to fucking get out of bed and this and that. Like, there's a video of me straight up in my kid's bed, jumping out of bed, bump. And he had it all planned out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's close to the second round. Drink 8 bottles of water before you go to sleep, so you won't wake up hungover. Yeah, very much a second round. Shotgun, yes. Perfect. Do you have any weird celebrity crushes that you are maybe a little embarrassed about? I wouldn't be embarrassed about any of them. Suzanne Summers is a big one. You get me alone with fucking 60-year-old Suzanne Summers and a couple fucking tequila sunrises, and I think we'd have a good afternoon together. Me and Suzanne Summers with those fucking thick cocksucker lips. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that was her beauty. She was blonde, bazumphles. No, bazumphles. Like, you know what I mean? Like big tits and fucking cocksucker lips. You know what I mean? Like, boom, Suzanne Summers. You know what I mean? Big fan of hers. Did the Pinhead pics in the Discord scare you? Oh, it didn't bring good memories. Like, oh man, like Pinhead was like, ah, it's almost like I was introduced to scary movies too early. Where, man, the scary movies scared me a lot, and ever since then, like, you know what I mean? Like, I watch a scary movie, and you know what I mean? I'm not gonna say I'm losing sleep over it, but yeah, I'm 100% losing sleep over it. Like, okay, I'm alone in a whole empty house. Like, this whole apartment building's empty right now. This whole goddamn apartment building is empty right now. It was built in 1897. This whole building, built in 1897, is empty right now. If I were to watch a scary movie or anything remotely fucking relevant to a scary movie, then off to the bedroom would be a light on. Because I'm fucking scared. Like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck. You know what I mean? So why put myself through that? You know what I mean? Let me just watch the newest Will Ferrell instead of being fucking scared. She is a stereotypical ditzy blonde. Have you ever used a Ouija board? I've used a Ouija board one time for a little bit, for a few moments. Nothing glamorous, nothing worth talking about, except for one time. It was like a sleepover at my house, and our plans were what was to use the Ouija board and the fucking cemetery. And for some reason, I don't know if my mom was listening to our conversations in the basement. But my mom caught wind that there was a fucking goddamn it fucking Ouija board in the goddamn motherfucking house. And she come down the basement just fucking ripping. She's like, "Where's our Ouija board?" We weren't even allowed to have it in the house. We had to fucking put it in the trunk in the fucking in the garage and all this stuff. We weren't allowed to touch it because my mom has been through some weird Ouija shit. Like, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean, let a little I don't knowledge to their own sons and children. Because my mom's the same person, and I think she told me a little about what happened, and it was something like she asked a question and she asked for proof, and next thing you know, a light bulb blew up, and this and that. It was like a little bit more intense than just a regular like, ooh, she's got a crush on me. Yeah, she's got a crush on me. Yes, no, yes, no. Yeah, so yeah. Did you move the bed into the TV room now that you have the house yourself? Johnny Azul? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I have my bed, which is comfortable as fuck with my good pillows and all that. But I also have also like a little bed in the living room where yeah. I chill out. I chill out. No one's around, so you know what I mean. Like I'll chill out in the living room too. Maybe I'll even sleep in there. You know what I mean? If I watch a scary movie. I know someone who used a Ouija board and it haunted their house. They was heard of ghost stories. They was heard ghosts at night after that. Yeah, you gotta shut the door and this and that. Like my good friend Tony that owns a body shop. He tells me this story, and he's told me this story like numerous times, and it was always the same. So you know what I mean? It's almost like yeah, yeah. It's almost like this scary, unbelievable story is possibly fucking true. So he made a Ouija board, and him and his friends, and this and that. And the Ouija board stories that he told me was like almost like out of fucking Harry Potter. And this is one of my good friends, and I've heard the story out of him like a bunch of times. It's never changed, and I have no reason to believe that fucking Harry Potter fucking happened to this guy's Ouija board. And like, you know what I mean, like, and some of the stories is like fantastical, like, you know what I mean. And I'm like, oh man, yeah. So I would never even want to touch one. Like you bring one in my house today, I'd be like, take your shit, get the fuck out of here. Like get the fuck out of here and kick him. Can't kick the house. So I had to take the shoe off. The king of West Side is finally the king at home. I don't know what that means, Papa Kale, but yes, I'm the king of the West Side. And I'm also king in my own home. So yeah, that double works, doesn't it? Bro, I'm sitting outside in the dark. I'm getting the rape trail chills. Oh, actually, you want to see a rape trail video I filmed? And man, some of my content isn't really made for the internet. Some of my content isn't really made for the internet, but I film it nonetheless, and whatever I wanted. This is a rape trail video I filmed. Let me see if I can find it correctly. Is this it? Oh my. I don't think that's the one. I think this is the one. Man, this is the fucking scariest trip. I wonder how much it's gonna cost me to fucking just get through this fucking thing alive. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? 1, 2 hundo, 3 hundo, 4 hundo, 5 hundo, 6, 7 hundo, $5. That's what. $705. $705. Don't fucking touch me or rape me. The goddamn fucking Richard. Some of my videos are made for public. That's me paying the ferryman to not to get raped in the rape trail. I dropped $700.05. Is that how you say it? $700 and $5. Because me personally, if the 7 wouldn't do it, possibly the 5, the extra 5 sheet would just seal the deal and not get raped in the rape trail. But yeah, that's me throwing around like, I don't know, $705 in the rape trail just not to get raped. That's all. Because man, it's a scary spot. Like I don't know if you ever put a price on your butt, but mine does. My butt does have a price. Like if someone has like a gun to my head and like, give me your butt, and you know what the price would be? Like the price would be fucking anything I got. Like my gold ring, my wallet. I'll give you my cell phone, my password to my cell phone. Like do you do e-banking or telephone banking? Let me give you that. Like you know what I mean? Like yeah. So no butt stuff. Especially not in the rape trail. Like you know what I mean? It's not even the rape setting. Like you know what I mean? It's not even the rape setting. Bro, I'm sitting at okay, yeah. You got the house yourself. Yes, I do. Any normie sightings today? I'm a West Sider and I travel. Yes. You always see normie. What is your necklace? This? It's just that bling. It's just that bling. It's just that bling. That bling. The normie, yeah. If normie's ever without a guitar, there's good people like I don't want to say myself because yes, I've chipped into a guitar. I've never bought him a guitar myself. Ferg has restringed his guitars. A couple of my buddies have like bought his guitar. Like when times are tough, like Normie's bread and butter is like a fucking guitar. He's like, blah the blues, blah blah blues. And when he's fucking like, man, super down on his luck, the next day he's got no guitar. So everyone on the West Side realizes that. He's like, what happened to his guitar? Blah, 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 blah. And everyone hears a story. And then next thing you know, a good fucking West Side Samaritan brings a guitar to Normie so he can once again do the old fucking liquor store and sing his blues, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like it's like 4:30. It's like 4:30. It's like 4:30. It's like 4:30. How's Marco's stream? Well, anything crazy eventful happen on that? Was Gabby on? Man, I love that guy. Normie is the heart of the West Side. He's known and loved by everyone. Visually, not sensually, because man, by odor in a close quarter situation, oof, he's He's strong on a nostril sometimes. Great guy though. Uh, the legend of Normie has a certain romance to it. Man, okay, did I ever tell you how awesome? Okay, and I don't want to sound like, but let me just cut this. You want to tell me how? Do you want me to tell you how awesome he was? There used to be a Gold's Gym on the West Side, and we're also what Normie's a West Sider, we're a West Side, and Normie was the fucking used to be the manager of the Gold's Gym, and I don't know if you're familiar with Gold's Gym. Back in the day, that was for serious people. Like that was for serious people. Anyways, Normie was like Mr. Olympus. Like, you know what I mean? Like he won competitions in the past. He had trophies. Like he was like a fucking West Side Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like, you know what I mean? That's how much he had his shit together. Like he had shit together enough that he was the fucking manager of a gym. He was in like world record breaking shape, and he was in charge of getting other people in shape. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and then I don't know. It's almost like I don't know if he did like drugs to get like bigger, and that was like almost like a gateway where, oh man, if I'm putting testosterone in my butt cheek with a syringe, what's a little heroin in the fucking in the dick vein, right? And I don't know if that's how he turned, but he oh, I have an alarm going off for something. See, I don't know if that's how he turned, but man, for the longest time, man, he was Mr. Olympus, like straight up. Ran a gym, had his shit together, Mr. Olympus, straight up, straight up. Marco took his shirt off again. Yeah, yeah, he seems to do that. He seems to do that. I missed it. I was working. We'll watch it later. Hey, Rick Do, legend. If you do steroids, you will end up like Norman. No, not necessarily, but I have another buddy. Let me tell you another steroid story. So I have this buddy growing up, man. This guy to me was almost like almost on a pedestal. Because I grew up on the West Side, and then I moved to the fucking the South End, the worst of the worst. My roommate was a drug dealer. I used to hang around with all the fucking, oh man, the uptown kingpins and all this and that. And there's this one guy that was like it was French, so we had this little French connection, Joey. And anyways, we talk French, and then fuck, we're buddies and this and that. And then let's fast forward multiple years later. Multiple years later, he's trying to get into the army, and he's doing like straight up like fucking steroids. You know what I mean? The steroids. And I was like, oh man, that's kind of crazy, dude. That's kind of crazy, dude. And next thing you know, he gets like a fucking aneurysm. Like he's here, like fucking working out, doing steroids, trying to fucking, and has an aneurysm, and like he didn't he didn't he didn't he didn't I don't know, he didn't recover well from that one. And then he had another one later, and that one he just didn't recuperate from. But does that have anything to do with like the steroids? Like you almost want to think, because this guy was like oh man, the one of the toughest guys I knew. Like man, I seen him knock out so many guys at the bar This guy's moves like elbows, like pow, just with elbow guy and the boom, just oh man. And then for him, like in his later years, for about 4 years, like this guy was like, oh man, it breaks my heart. This guy was like a shell of himself in a wheelchair, kind of just communicating with his eye, kind of just communicating with his eyes, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yes, he knew what was going on, but just kind of and anyways, I almost hate that I stumble on this. You know, when you stumble on something and you're like, ah, man, how should I fucking end? Anyways, Snort instead. McFluffy Nips is looking for eggplant pics. I meant not steroids, eggplants for that matter. Yes, it's cuz injected steroids, and that's what I mean. That was the only thing that was like newly added. That I don't know. Is the aneurysm fried the guy who lost his sense of smell? No, the guy who lost his sense of smell got fucking pushed into a curb and just like cracked his skull like an eggshell. Like I have some videos of this guy, like the guy you're talking about, Johnny, old Troy. Not only can he not smell, he can't taste. And I have a few videos of him, and I just can't. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh man, it's like it comes across not tasteful. Like this guy had like half his brain removed for a while. Like it comes across distasteful a little bit, and I can't do that. Wait, is Rick Two really on steroids? No. That's just legend trolling. Like, you know what I mean? Does the chug a beer trick get rid of hiccups ever work? I don't think so. I think it just adds hiccups. And at that point, your judgment is off. You know what I mean? You're just my judgment was so off that last beer I fucking chugged wasn't even a beer. It was so fucking bubbly. Oh yeah, you're gonna hold me up to that? Does it have to be a beer? Can it be a bubbly? Can I shotgun a bubbly? No, it'll be a beer. Let me get a beer. Let me get a beer and shotgun a beer. I wish I could see that. Hey, who McFluffy? Am I doing it out of the can or am I doing it out of the leg? Am I you want me to do shotgun out of the can or do you want me to drink it out of the leg? I'll give you the option. You trying to chug when you were super bloated? What? Yeah, and I puked. And I'm not saying I'm not gonna puke after this. Yeah, I don't have a shot, so I'll do a beer. I'll do a beer. All right. The leg. Man, I hate your judgment. I hate your judgment. That leg, for some reason, like that leg tastes smoky. let me just dump it out first. let me just dump whatever's out first, and then you ever clean that leg? No, I just dumped it out. I just dumped it out. Wearing dead poop is a trained professional. Don't try this at home. That's that. That's that. That's that. That's that. Maybe wait out of the can. For some reason, that leg tastes. Yeah, it does. Oh man, it tastes real smoky. It was in a fire. It was a fire leg. No, I don't need a donation for this. But I'm gonna have to drink from this side. I don't have to drink from this side. That's where the lip goes. So I guess it can't be a shotgun because it's over leg. It's gonna have to be. It's gonna have to be a slow, enjoyable drink, I guess. Or like a three drinker. That was a big gulp, but I think it's gonna be three drinker. You can't shotgun a leg. That's how you lose it with a shotgun. It sounds awful going in. New Dead Poop merch, drinking prosthetics. Nah. No one needs to donate. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Oh man. All right, I got something about my mouth is watering. You can taste the smoke. Yeah. All right, I can. All right. All right. All right. I got this. I got this. You want to see how dirty this thing looks? Look how dirty this is. Oh, fuck. Almost. So give me a fucking. There you go. It is. I don't even want. Let's roll a joint. That deserves a joint. I think a beer on a fucking crusty, smoky, dirty leg deserves a fucking joint. I believe. Oh man, my mouth is watering. My mouth is watering. Like it's so smoky. It's so smoky. You ever like? Oh man, you ever like drop something in the fire to cook to eat, and you're like, I can't lose this. Like let's say a hot dog, and you catch it, and then it's like way too far gone, and you're like, no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. And it's not fine. That's what that leg tastes like. That tastes like that. Not that tastes like that. Not fine piece of whatever you drop in that fire. You should write something on the soul of the fake book. I should write Andy. I should write Andy on it. No, I don't have a permanent marker. Oh yeah, I should write Andy on it. Can anyone donate some prostate limbs to Dead Poop? Just took a shot of Fireball. All right, good, McFluffy Nips. We're in this together. We're in this together. This is insanity. We're in it together, brah. Let's see. Good job, Poop. Good job. All right, yes. I did nail that. I did nail that disgusting drink out of that disgusting leg. Dead Poop, are you there? Breakfast cereals in the U.S. that you wish had in Canada. The only one I remember, because I only traveled to U.S. a few times, but I went once as a kid with my parents, and they don't make these anymore. But it was Urkelos, like Family Matters, Urkel. It was like Urkelos, and I went camping in Maine with my parents and friends, and yeah, they had Urkelos fucking cereal, and man, as a Canadian that never saw it, I was like, we got it, man. Cool cereal. Chase the smoky taste with another beer. Yeah, I suppose. Who said that? McFluffy Nips. All right. I should chase one with another beer. Yeah, that makes perfect good sense. Like, why am I gonna have a fucking? Why am I gonna have a fucking beer leg without having a chaser, right? Right? Why won't I have that chaser beer? The old Pross. You know what I'm saying? Man, let me set this down. Let me set this down or I'm gonna join. Hey, don't move. I'm telling my drink, don't move. Oh shit. Cause it's a leg. One. Dead Poop charity beers for the leg. Why, Andy? You ever see Toy Story, dude? You're right, Andy on the bottom of a foot because of the Toy Story. The Toy Story thing, dude. Mips, you know what you are getting into. You in with poop. Well, there you go. I'll chug ya. I got a 7.0 ale. All right, put your 7.0 ale in your fucking dirty old fucking sneaker and chug it. Just like I'm doing out of this man's fucking smoky, burnt, dirty, stained prosthetic leg. Or just pour it in a glass. Or just pour it in a glass. Whatever you do. Whatever you do. I just gotta smoke a joint here because, man, like you don't understand how smoky that is. Like that's like, and that's my beer of choice. My beer of choice does not have a smoky flavor to it whatsoever. That's added by house fire. That's how you get that natural mesquite flavor is a house fire happen. Strapedo it. I'll strapedo it. Oh, you talking about that fucking that guzz, and it just fucking disappears? Oh, that's silly, dude. That's silly, dude. Yeah, do one of those. Do one of those. I mean, please catch up, catch up. Yeah. You've done any chemicals tonight? Catch up, catch up, catch up, catch up, catch up, catch up, catch. Oh, jeez, Louise. It's fucking long night. It's late. It's almost 5 a.m. Stay put. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. Stay put. Stay put. See, and that's what I mean. We got all these new subscribers, and at the end of the day, it's always just going to be us, right, guys? Right? Catch up. I have 100 milligrams at a what? I said 1,000. 100. Okay. And I don't know. Okay. Let me get upset. Let me get upset about something, McFluffy Nips. And maybe I've done this before, maybe I've not done it before, but let me do it again. You say edibles, and you say 100 milligrams. 100 milligrams is like a gram. No, it's not a gram. That's not the right word. Edibles, 100 milligrams is a measure. It's a measure, right? And then you have to say of what. Okay, 100 milligrams of what? 80% pure THC put into it, or 100 milligrams of 20% THC put into it, or 100 milligrams. 100 milligrams is a volume. It's a volume, right? So every time there's an edible and whatever it says, I'm like, whatever. That number don't mean fucking bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, I'll fucking drink to that. Like, a fucking number to an edible means fuck all. Like, you know what I mean? A 20% fucking milligram edible will set you on your ass, and that 120 milligrams edibles won't. Because you know what? Milligrams of what? Milligrams of goddamn what? You don't move. uh, where are we at here? Dead poop was tonight crazier than Turo after midnight. Nothing will be crazier than Turo after midnight. Like nothing will be. Like actually, Ferg came at the panic room and like half said a side story, and then to me, like a private conversation, like said this crazy story, and then side conversation. Me, he's like, it's kind of like Trevor after midnight. I was like, no, not even, bro. No, and he's like, no, he was. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Trevor after midnight is just fucking stupid. You and Callie make fluffy naps. Yeah, 149. It was 4:49 here, but you're lucky I'm on some like non-natural stuff this evening, and I never am. Seems like I got that enhancement. Yeah, I'm okay with that word. I was gonna make it like possibly to the point where like just like the stream just shuts down. Just like, keywords like 9/11, blah blah blah. but no one's listening to me. I eat 300 milligrams before I'm on my ass. Yeah, see, 300 milligrams of what? 300 milligrams seems like a lot if the shit's good. Because, man, I've had some, like, what does Fur gets the shatter bars. These chocolate shatter bars. He pays like $20 for a chocolate bar, and then boom, one piece. One piece is a stone. Two piece. Ah, man, you better fucking hold on to your bridges. But big old Fergie, he's like that fucking four piecer, and he's whacked as fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Like, uh, but I think the whole bar. I think the whole bar is like maybe 500. But of what? Milligrams is a volume of what? And that's what I keep saying. Like, you know what I mean? Whoever writes the fucking word milligram, go fuck yourselves. Of what? Of what? Milligrams of what? That's what I mean. Of what? Of what kind of percentage TH? Of what? Of what? Right? That's why I don't like edibles. I sleep well and make fluffy naps, but I get really bad dry mouth. I like your Ferg laugh. 300 milligrams. I'm almost in fetal position though. Of what? Of what? Because yes, 300 milligrams of like what I can come across when like 20 of what does it? That seems foolish. That seems foolish. Like 300 milligrams. Like, oh man, what are you doing? Playing fucking battleships? Oh, I sunk 300 milligrams of your battleship. Uh, I haven't been enhanced in a while. Well, me neither. And I don't normally do. And are we gonna talk about the drugs I did tonight or no? But let me just say, it brought me back. No. I didn't mean to say. I didn't mean to say it like that. Like it was like reminiscing. It was like reminiscing. Oh man, it's fun doing a little bit of like something different. As if I'm reminiscing, it brought me back memories style, but that didn't bring me back, right? Deadpool gonna have the drug shits in the morning. I don't think so. John Zeel, the only thing I dislike is the cotton mouse. I have a fucking spider on my brim. I only eat indica edibles. Is that a thing? I don't know. Like my edible experience is like okay. Here I am, like edibles. I've had like a couple bad experiences where I haven't had enough experience to be a pro about it. Like man, like I've had some bad experience with edibles and I'm obviously a fucking negative Nancy about edibles. I've been smoking nonstop since lockdown, and I've got my lungs, so I've been doing more edible. Yeah, I remember you were saying that. Yeah, I feel fine otherwise, no COVID. Yeah, let's talk about the chemicals you took. I don't think you want to do that. Hello from Australia. Well, welcome, Benjamin. Oh, let me take a moment to fucking Benjamin burned it burnt it burn DT burnt it. I bet you that last one is kind of close. Benjamin burned it. I bet you that was kind of almost close. I bet you that was almost close. And man, well, welcome, dude. Like fucking Come on, go on and hang out with us. Hang out with us. And yeah, we're just gonna smoke a joint, have a beer. Well, actually, we're having a beer on this goddamn fucking leg right here. That's what we're drinking out of this evening. Just a fucking, and I will set her down. Hey, hey, you stay right there. You stay right there. Oh, that's so smoky. Uh, did LB send you, hey Rick 2, what do you think about it? Dead Poop, what's your go-to meal at the Chinese restaurant? So yeah, I personally like at a Chinese restaurant. That's the wife's move. That's the wife's move. The wife is like, oh, let's go to a Chinese restaurant, and I'm like, all right, cool, whatever you want, I guess. And my move's gonna be like, I'm gonna enjoy the rice, an egg roll, and maybe a fucking chicken ball, and everything else, like everything else is like, nah, huh, huh. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't necessarily need it on my plate. The best thing out of a Chinese food meal is a fucking fortune cookie, because one, man, what a sweet, delicious cookie, and for two, it'll tell me what I have anticipated, what God has anticipated for me in the future, my fortune. And I don't know. Sometimes I read those and it's like, oh man, Juan, hey Juan, hey Juan, great rice, great egg rolls, man. This fortune is fucking bang on too, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And then I tip. You know what I mean? Red pork and teriyaki chicken for me. Okay, let me answer it a little bit. The fucking General Tao, that General Tao chicken's not too bad. Some of it's whack, but a good General Tao chicken is enjoyable for me. I was tested for COVID, came back negative. Yeah, last stream. Oh, man, things are coming back, Benjamin, and Ellie Beast content is, man. I'm a super big fan. I'm a super big fan of Ellie Beast. My content is unsimilar to his. You know what I mean? But we're still fans of each other. But my content is a little unsimilar to his. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's very careful about his words and stuff. And me, I have a very micro cult following, and no one's really paying attention. So I can say fucking dick, cock, balls, cock, pussy, cock, and no one's gonna shut me down. Like, I can say like even like trigger words like airplane, bomb, 911. You know what I mean? Like, dick, cock, balls, and you know what I mean. It's just different, just because it's a smaller demographic that we're hanging out in, and man, we can talk about anything, Benjamin. Like, welcome to the crew, and we can talk about anything. You know what I mean? I think Ellie Beast did for his friends and mods. Dead Poop is great. Oh man, yeah, dude. He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do that, and man, that was legit amazing. He didn't have to do that. That was legit amazing. With a side of fried rice, yum. I could eat fried rice every day. And yeah, fried rice is awesome. It's almost like, oh, let me get that McDonald's hamburger, and guess what it comes with? Is French fries. Everyone's going to be okay with that. But if you're in an Asiatic restaurant and the fucking side dish is like a good rice, ain't no one upset, man, because that good rice is good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, fucking rice is good. Like, that's probably one of my an egg roll and rice. Egg roll and rice. You know what I mean? The wife wants to go fucking to a Chinese food place. I'm like, all right, cool, 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 cool. All right, if I guess if we have to. And the rice is good half the time, and hopefully they fucking make a pretty darn good egg roll too, right? So, Benjamin, have you seen any other dead poop videos yet? Say Donald Trump. Why you want me to say Donald Trump? You gonna clip a clip? Hold Donald Trump. America. Merkin Donald Trump. Merkin Donald Trump. You might get me. Oh, okay. So for saying demon, uh, honestly, like I think if you mess around, like I think if you mess around with like the real bad PC ones, like you know what I mean, like the different genders of people, and you start going heavy with that. I bet you, I bet you could probably get shot. I bet you I could probably get shot. You know what I mean? But we're not here unless are we here to test? Should we fucking test to see what it takes to shut us down? Is that what we're doing tonight? Because I just came for one joint and a beer, and we're at one cigarette, one joint, one cigarette, two beers, one beer. Oh, two beers, three beers. Mm. I bet the bottom is worse. Because the bottom pulls up in the burnt. You know what I mean? Great description of your channel. I don't even know what I said. America. If the video was titled Dating Advice for Incels, do you think that would help get more views? Um, for one, I don't even know what an incel what that word even means, dude. Was it incel, fucking simp, and all this? Like, honestly, I have no idea what that fucking means. Like, I have no idea what those words means. Like, you know what I mean? Yes, I watch YouTube a lot. Yes, I'm on the internet, but as far as being hand with the times with the simp, what's the other one? What's the other one? Simp, simp, and the other one was what's the one I came up with though? See, I don't even remember. McFluffy lips. Oh man. Jerk off. Yeah, McFluffy nips. Enjoyed the dating advice video. I just ashed in it. The whole thing I could happen, I just ashed in it. Yeah. I thought it was great too. I thought it was great too, but it was like kind of on the sexual side a little bit, but a little less. But I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Have you seen Sacha Baron Cohen's new song, Sleepy Joe Biden? What you gonna do? Chomp chomp him up. Size chomp chomp. Oof. No, I didn't. I didn't see that. Who you Dead Poop? Who would you love to interview for your channel? just because I brought up to him a couple times, and he was on here a couple times on the just on the chats, and then afterwards I brought up a couple times, and he still didn't really acknowledge. I'd like to get Mark Breen, my old dungeon master. I'd love to get my old dungeon master on here. You know what I mean? Deadpool, who you it's paid off obviously. We all here instead of on dates. Simp, Will Smith simp. Shotgun out of the can. Don't drink ash. I had to finish my drink. Yeah, I had to finish my drink. Deadpool, how's your warlock anxiety friend? Man, it's funny. He was at the panic room. He was at the panic room today. We were fucking hanging out, chilling out. The world's scariest looking man, but the most gentlest soul of people. Like, man, he wasn't on camera, but man, if you would look at this guy, like, all right, I'm I'm a stocky, broad-shouldered fella. This guy's not much taller than me, but like probably like this wide, like tattoos all on his neck, and just the fucking. And I don't even say this lightly. Just the fucking nicest of guy, the nicest of guy, just the most nicest of guy. Yeah, Sammy, exactly. Warlock Sammy. I was hanging out with Warlock Sammy at the Panic Room earlier. And yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. Deadpool, would you bang any of the Golden Girls? Probably not. Probably not anymore. Because once upon a time in my life, I was looking for the checklist, and I still am. I you know what I mean, like non-actively, of course, non-actively, but geez, Louise, it's almost like the checklist, the sex checklist. Where it's like, man, sisters, black, white, Asian, and then the cougar, like grandmother's own, like, you know, you just, and that's not even the list. That's not even the list. Like, I don't even know what's on your list, but we all have a list. And instead of fucking the Golden Girls, you know what happened with Deadpool? He fucked a girl that was golden, and very, very, very old, very, very old. Surprisingly, her breasts were very, very firm breasts. Like, you know what I mean? And that was shocking. Like, you know what I mean? Like her, like, you know, when you grab an old lady. Okay, let me roll out my sleep here. You know when you grab an old lady, you grab that old lady, and you're like, boom, and then the skin just like moves different than a young person, right? So, anyways, I'm with this old lady. Yeah, yes, I'm touching her skin and stuff like that, and I expected like all her skin to move like that. And when I got to her boobies, oh man, those are a young set of boobies. Like, you know what I mean? Yes, her arm and her legs and her belly all move like old lady skin, but her boobies were tight skinned. You know what I mean? Like looking good, looking firm, looking tight skin. You know what I mean? And man, good on her. Good on her. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everything's falling apart, but yet she still's got a fucking nice set of fucking knockers to her. And that's my Golden Girls checkoff box. So as far as like fucking another girl that's like in her like 60s plus, no interest, no interest. I got a good one. I got away with a good experience. Boom, it's off my list. Yeah, no, 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 no reason to do it again. Like I've checked it off. Like, you know what I mean? Right? Uh, I thought your top guess would be LA Beast over Mark Breen. Now, the thing about LA Beast, right? He's never going to be here in person. And okay, yes, yes. Maybe, honestly, like maybe with some convincing, like we've been friends for a long time. Maybe with some messaging, I could like, ah, man, please, please be on it. Blah, blah, blah. I wouldn't even know how to do it. I wouldn't even know how. Like, I can't invite a person on my live stream that I can't even know how to do. Like, you know, what am I gonna do? Call me on my phone, and I'll put my phone on the thing, and then be like the Dryden call where it cost me like $70. If no, like I need the picture in picture. Like, you know, what I mean, I need to get my shit together. Is what it is. But Mark Breen is a fucking great guy. To me, to, to me, Mark Breen was like hilarious. Like was hilarious. Like he would. It wasn't. It wasn't even. He didn't even have to say anything funny, but just the like. You know what I mean? Just the way he said. Like pretty much anything was kind of funny. Just like his mannerisms, and he wasn't even try. He wasn't even like to me like Mark Breen. From what I remember, man, I would love to have him in here. I would love to have him in here over Ellie Beast and fucking mark my words. Ellie Beast, if you're watching, let me get Mark Breen and maybe I can work on you one of these days. I thought you. I would bang the hot one. How old? Look at those triceps. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm an athlete. I'm an athlete. I'm an athlete. Did her crotch smell like mothballs? No, man. Like this old doll was like had her shit together. Like you know what I mean? Like yes, she had old girl arms, like loose skin old girl arms. But man, her boobs were right and everything was right and da da. The only thing I found weird was like when I was like fucking and I was a young, super young, and I'm like, it's almost like she knew already. She almost knew like I was gonna give her way too much effort, and the only thing I was going for was like a full fucking like a fireworks show. You know, she kept telling me she's like, and am I just gonna fucking make myself look bad? I guess. She's like, calm down. I'm not gonna come. Or something like that. I'm not like, you know what I mean? Like she was like, yeah, I'm a young, fucking young, early 20-year-old, and I'm just fucking, and the whole time she's telling me to calm down because it's like, it's almost like, calm down, it's useless. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, nothing extra is going to happen. Nothing extra is going to happen. And I was like, wow, I'm going to give it my fucking all. Like, I'm going to bang you like a fucking 20-year-old with my fucking whiskey dink for like an hour. Like, you know what I mean? But, yeah, she kept telling me, you know what I mean? And yeah, she probably has osteoporosis. Like, you know what I mean? I was probably coming at her probably pretty hard, and she was like, "Oh man, my joints." You know what I mean? She was probably making excuses for osteoporosis. Did she take it in the butt? No, she didn't take it in the butt. We did like classic style, just classic style. I want a sloshy Scotty 3 hour solo show. Well, fucking sign up to his shit. Uh, uh, he doesn't do it very often, but man, I've seen him once in a blue on Facebook do like a fucking almost like a weird Slosh Scotty like Facebook by himself, just Slosh Scotty. Dead Poop just described himself. What do you mean? With I don't have loose arms. I don't have loose arms and eggs. I got tight skin. She wrecked your spirits. Stop jackhammering. Well, it was yeah. So it's almost like she was like almost like like almost like calm the fuck down. Like I ain't this one of these young bitches. Like you know what I mean? Like and she taught me a lot. She taught me a lot. She taught me a lot. She told me at my age that I should probably go high risk, high returns on my RSPs. uh, her hips was gone. Well, yeah, her hips could have been gone. Should have faced, bashed her. I don't think I've ever been in those categories, like a face bash, push my dick, uh, with your eggplant. Oh, okay, then he clears up. Then he okay. I should have just read the second comment. With your eggplant, of course. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, I should have read the second comment. Uh, did she take it? No, she left him in if she had him. Like you know what I mean? Like let's call a spade a spade. And you call old lady arms bingo wings in Canada? I've heard. Yes, I don't personally call them that because that's disrespectful. But I just touch them and try not to facially react. I'd be like almost grab an old lady arm and be like, I make sure I don't facially react when I touch it. It's like, no, that's just a regular arm I'm touching, not a weird. Because man, it's a weird movie skin. Like not movie like the movie, but it moves. Like you know what I mean? Like you grab an old lady arm, and that skin will move like a couple inches up and down, like, and she's not even noticing. Like you know what I mean? Like you could pet her on her shoulder, and she don't even know if you're on her shoulder or fucking on her lower back. 'Cause all this old lady skin just all over the place. That and hey, I don't know. Yeah, I realize as I sent my message, it sounded bad. Yeah, it did. It did a little bit. Throat loving. Yeah, no. Ass clams. Exactly. Exactly. Ass clams. Uh, do you know anyone who keeled over while banging? No, but I've known two people that have had hernias while banging, not healed over, because you know what I mean. We're not dead yet. Uh, but like one of my buddies, he was like he was like he was he's like banging this chick, and it was a chick that he shouldn't have been banging, and he's like ba 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 ba, and then boom, he's going at her like almost like Olympic style, and then he herniated. had to go to the hospital, and then like, how do you explain that? He was like, oh yeah, I just had a hernia moving a 4-wheeler by myself, darling. No, 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 no. That's not how you did it. You did it. You did it different. You did it different. Incels are guys who want to have sex but can't get laid. FY. See, I had no idea. I had no idea. Like, I have you ever smoked so much weed you forgot you smoked? Right now, I almost threw this out like if it was a cigarette because I smoked a weed sized cigarette earlier, or cigarette size weed joint earlier, and then this and then that. Let me one moment. Let me grab a beer. Let me grab a beer. Like the last beer I had, I was out of leg. Let me grab a normal beer. Let me grab a fucking. Tell you what, this won't even be a. This will be a bubbly. This will be a bubbly, not even a beer. Right now and always. Uh, had a hernia when I was 8. What'd you do when you were 8 to get a hernia? Just fucking strong lifting? Dead poop has never heard the word never and laid in the same sentence. No, anyways. Reset with a beverage. And yeah, I'm gonna drink a little bit of this, finish my joint, and then this is it. Like it's like this is almost like 5:30 a.m. Dead poop. Do you ever take a piece of food out of the garbage can and eat it? Yes, yes, I did. I had a roommate back in the day. This guy was like a fucking drug dealer. Like I'm like fresh out of high school, and yes, I was around with the wrong crowd, and my roommate was like a fucking drug dealer roommate, like a midwig, let's say a midwig. He had no diploma, but he had a car. And anyways, I had a job. So anyways, I was paying my rent and this that, and then I fucking lost my job because unreasons reasons I don't want to disclose. So anyways, for a little bit, I was like tight on money, and I was eating like straight up. Like I went to the bulk barn and got like a fucking bag of powder to make like craft dinner, and a bag of noodles to go with the powder to make the craft dinner. And I didn't even have enough money for milk, so I would just leave a little fucking extra fucking water in there. Anyways, I remember one time my fucking roommate, he had bought pizza and blah, blah, blah. His buddy then it was in the garbage, and it was like everyone was gone to bed, and I fucking tiptoed to the fucking garbage, and I ate people's crusts. I ate people's crusts. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? This was like, would have been like probably like 1999. 99. I was eating people's crust out of the garbage. Mm. President Trump, what you gonna do if elect Russian? Do elect him for the reign Russian do? I don't know, dude. It is a sad story. Cause man, I was sick of them noodles. I was sick of them noodles. But that's part of my character. Like, you know what I mean? Like, man, I lived like that for years. Like, where, man, my meal was like the same meal for months. And that wasn't the only spot. So, you know what I mean? That kind of builds character. And it's almost like, man, whatever happens just fucking rolls off your shoulder. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I can go back to fucking a bag of fucking powder and a bag of noodles, no fucking milk. You know what I mean? If the world got real bad, let's put the whole family on that regime. Similarly, diploma over Sakaris, assessor. Yeah. Anyway, so I don't know. So, on that note, should I end it? Man, it's like fucking. It's 5:30. You know what I mean? Are you guys all okay with like with the old sayonara? There's like a 4-band show at the Panic Room tomorrow. That's my plan for tomorrow. Uh, 4 bands, but 2 of the bands it's almost like a transformer where like a little bit of this band goes in this band, but I don't know, man. It's fucking 4-band show at the fucking Panic Room tomorrow. Should be fucking wicked. Barbecue starting at 7 o'clock. What's the snack before bed? I got this fucking donair. I got this donair that I've been talking about earlier. And I don't know how fancy I'm going to get. I don't know if I'm going to take the meat out, put the meat in the frying pan or whatever, but I'm going to figure something out. I'm going to figure something out. Also, I have a St. Hubert's fucking meat pie, too. That could be a thing. That could be a thing. I know someone who had to mix ketchup packets in water for food. Sometimes you add water, maple syrups. When does the family get back? Probably Sunday. I just make sure there's nothing. Yeah, they're probably getting back Sunday. Uh, Barbecue some burgers. Yeah. Right now is not the time for me to be using any kind of fire. But love y'all's and thanks for stopping in. Later.